Assalamualaikum and a very good day I would like to bid to the fellow judges and of course my audience. My name is Danea Amalyn and I am from Institute of Teachers Education, Ilmu Khas Campus. It was on the last day of the year 2016. I was at my peak, walking around the school as if I owned it. I was known for being unbeatable in every single games that we used to play. But on that particular day, everything changed. My friends called me out to join them on a game that they have just invented. The rules were simple. If you want to win, you have to answer mathematical equations before your opponent. And you wouldn't want to lose because the loser would be shamed for the rest of the day. So I joined on the game and I was doing great. It was going excellent until I lost. Everyone went quiet. They were surprised. How can someone who is an expert lose at such a simple game? Then somebody yelled, "Maths bimbo!" and the rest followed. Ah! Embarrassing! So this is a story on how I battled with my most vicious, worst enemy, mathematics. One day, my teacher gave me my report card and I was going through my grades. A, B, A. C? I got C for maths! So with my palms sweaty and hands shaking and my heart pounding, I went up to my mom and I gave her my report card. She took one glance at it and she replied with one sentence. "You should work harder for your maths test." So I did, because I wasn't a rebel. And I tried different approaches, techniques, methods. I even asked for guidance from here and there, but nothing seemed to be working. And the topics, they just seemed to get harder and harder and I was drowning. My hands were struggling as I was trying to stay afloat, and no one saw it. So finally, I went up to my mom and I said, "Mama, you have to sign me up for extra classes in maths because I'm struggling." And she replied with, "You don't need them. You just have to work harder." Work harder? What, she expected to see me with muscle so that she can finally believe that I've been working hard? So with my last call for help being ignored, I was sent straight to the bottom of the ocean. On that day, I failed my maths test. And I cried because I was heartbroken, devastated. And I locked myself in my room for what felt like hours. And when I felt as if I had no more tears left to cry, my mom came up to me and she said this, "I'm sorry. I'm very proud of you. It was my fault for not knowing that each person has their own basis when it comes to learning. And it was a fool of me to think that you can just magically get better in maths by just working harder. I should have known better." And ladies and gentlemen, you have to believe me when I said that I cried. I cried so hard that I felt as if I could have replaced the Niagara Falls. Yes. And through the tears, something became clear to me. So here's the lesson, my friends. Everyone learns at their own pace, and that is not just okay. That is essential. Don't be discouraged just because you feel like you're slower than other people, because at the end of the day, the road to success is not a race. It is a journey where understanding yourself is just as important as understanding the subject. And the first step towards achieving this is by acknowledging your own struggle. Let it be in maths, in life, or elsewhere. Ask yourself this question: have I been too hard on myself? Have I been trying to fit into a mold that wasn't made for me? And if your answer is yes, then I urge you to do what I did. Seek guidance, let it be from a teacher, a friend, or even a parents who might need a little nudge themselves. And remember, with the right support and the right approaches, you'll be able to find your way. You'll be able to achieve your goals. And when you do, you realize that the battle was not just about maths or any subject at all. It is about finding your strengths. Maths was my stimulus, and because of it, I discovered that it's not about how fast you get there. It's about how much you grow along the way. Now it's your turn to do the same thing. Thank you.